Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. Following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend growth investing is all about. This is my weekly buy video, and my current strategy is to deposit $100 of my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me going forward. All dividends received will be reinvested back into the stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I am a long-term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. What we're looking at right now is my M1 taxable stock brokerage account. And I'm going to go back here. We'll see the performance for the last year. You can see it's up almost 10%. We'll go year to date. Almost 7% will go to the last quarter. 5.75% last month, up 2.43. Let's look at the last week from which I did my last video. So you can see we're down almost 1.7% from last week. You can see the market gain was negative almost 3,700, but we had some earned dividends within that period of 69.58. And the purpose of this video is to show you where the $100 went, and also what the $100 reinvestment into the portfolio, what it does to my monthly cash flow. So let's go into the activity log here. And we'll see here, there's a lot. Here's a dividend here from JEPI on the 4th. It came in for $69.57. I actually sold this position and reinvested it back into BlackRock's BST. Just got tired of seeing JEPI constantly lowering that dividend, but I did make an appreciation on the stock itself, so it was not a loss. You can see here's my $100 deposit this morning, and there's 4 buys. You can see the $100 plus the $69.54. So all of it but 3 cents of the JEPI. I'm going to show you where that went to. We'll click on the 4 buys. And so part of the $100, $864 of it went to Avista. And then another part of the $100, $17.53 went to Black Hills. We can see it looks like the energy sector has been going down recently. So both Avista and Black Hills are part of the energy sector, so buying some more of that. And the majority of the $100 went to extra space storage. This has been happening, I think, for the last 3 weeks now, at least 2 weeks, where extra space storage has been going down. And this is a REIT, so $73.80 went there. And then for the JEPI, the last dividend that was paid, the $69.57, that went there to BST. So this is a dividend drip, but it was dripped into BST. So I picked up an additional 2 shares, and BST pays 25 cents per month per share. So that's going to be just a little over 50 cents added per month. And we'll take a look at extra space. So just over a half a share in extra space there with that $73.80, and the rest, the Avista and Black Hills, these are fractionals as well. I'll show you Black Hills. Yeah, just 0.3 of a share, and same with Avista. It's going to probably be even less here, $864. Yeah, 0.23 of a share there for Avista. And I'm going to go over to a Google Docs sheet here. I'll leave a link below, and this is where all of my stock positions are tracked. I have 69 of them, so I have them in a spreadsheet. If you track your stocks online or pay for a service, I highly recommend just using this tracking sheet because it's free, and I think it shows you all the information that you need to know, and it shows what my estimated dividend is going to be. And we are in the month of August, so we're in the medium greens. I have a color key right here. You can see we're in the medium green. There's August. We are in the second month of quarter 3. So that's why we're in the medium greens. Dark green will be the last month of the quarter. You can see here, here's the dividends I've received so far in August. Have a lot more to go, but 121.16 is what I've received so far. And what this really tracks, it tracks the whole portfolio value as well as my cost basis. You can see my gain or loss in it. Current yield, if I were going to buy it into the portfolio evenly, and this is my yield on cost, and this is my quarterly yield for the portfolio right now. What I do is I divide that by 3. I have to add in my monthly pairs. You can see here BST, O, ADC. I have to put those in there twice, so you can see the G79 times 2, and that gets the true quarterly payout, and then I divide it by 3 essentially, and we get the monthly cash flow average. And the reason I show a monthly cash flow average is if you own a lot of positions, a lot of stocks, your payments are going to be lumpy, and in my case I get paid a lower dividend for the first 2 months of the quarter, and then the last month of the quarter pays me much more, and we'll get more into that in just a minute. But what I want to do next is I want to update my positions here with the new amount of shares, especially BST. You can see here BST, I have 1,460 shares. It's going to add 2 more to those, and it's going to change the estimated dividends, going to go up a little bit there. You can see like dividends paid. This one's paid me a lot of dividends so far. So in order to update this sheet, what I do is I go over to M1 and I go to the holdings tab, and we're going to grab all the information from the holdings tab. This shows all my positions, 69 of them, and they're arranged from the largest. You can see SCHD, I own quite a bit of it, 1,100 shares, and you can see my cost basis as well as the current value of it. And so it's going to be from largest to smallest. So I'm going to grab this data right here, starting from the name column, and then copy that. You can see Kellogg's is my smallest position in the portfolio. It's going to copy this data, go back to my portfolio page here, and I have an M1 data tab, and all this really does is it extracts the number of shares, my cost basis, and I just do a paste special here, values only. And it takes a second for that to calculate. You can see right there it's thinking. Looks like it's done. And we can see the monthly cash flow average. We're up to $835.74. And I have a tracking sheet for this, the monthly average dividend tracking. And I started tracking this in December. You can see what the starting cash flow average is, 766, and we can see we've had some ups and downs. The reds are the downs. You can see JEPI, SCAD lowered their dividend back in March. They've since raised it a little bit. JEPI keeps lowering, and lowered again. So we're going to put a new entry in for 8.7. It's just kind of a little ledger where I track the changes in the portfolio as far as the cash flow, so I can see what's making it go up and what's making it go down. And the event here was a $100 deposit. So JEPI, yeah, I would call it JEPI drip, but I dripped it into BST. So let's go here. So we were at 834.82, so we're going up to 835.74. So it's going to be a pretty modest change. So I added almost $1 for my change to monthly income, added 92 cents additional. So every month, just a 92-cent bump right there. I'm going to show you on my dividend tracker sheet what this shows. I track the portfolio value over time. I've been doing these videos starting in January 2021. You can see where it started at and the first dividend there. That was for January 2021. You can see it's gone up, and I exceeded $1,000 in December 2022, and you can see there's kind of a pattern now that's developed with this portfolio, where in the first 2 months it's going to be over $500 each month in the quarter, and then in the third month it's going to be well over 1,000. So that's been what the pattern has been there. And you can see here the average monthly dividend. I started tracking that in May. I'm assuming it, or kind of, I think it would probably start at about $30, estimating in the 30s is where my average monthly dividend started from. You can see it went from 50 and we're up to $8.35. You can see just for the month of August, I've only deposited $100, but my cash flow has gone up by $11.02 additional from the prior month. You can see there's a month-on-month change of 1.34%. I also track the quarterly dividends, the quarter-on-quarter increase, and every quarter it has gone up and up. You can see those increases. You can see the annual dividends in 2021 didn't even get $1,000, almost $3,000 in 2022. Let's see how much we are at so far in 2023. We're at 54, 14, 26. We're over $5,000 already in 2023. And you can see that's pretty much what I wanted to show. I think that covers everything here of what I was buying, what I bought with $100. We'll go back real quick, just review that. We'll go to the activity log, and for my 4 buys, again, this was the drip. This is from Jeppy, but this is what I bought. So 2 energy sector stocks, a Vista, Black Hills, and then a REIT with Extra Space. So that pretty much concludes my video. Let me know in the comments what you are buying this week, or what you're selling, just what you're doing in your portfolio. So everyone, thanks for sticking to the end. Please click the like button if you got value from this video, and also subscribe as well, so you can grow this channel a little bit. And I know I got interviewed recently by Ari Gutman, and you can check out that video, get a little bit of my background. I know a lot of you guys came from that channel. Ari's awesome. His channel is awesome. So everyone, I hope you have a great week, and thanks again. Take care.